Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm coming at you with my handbag collection. This is the first part of my collection because I have tons of it, and yes, Houston, I have a problem. So let's jump right into it. The first bag that I have here is my Prada Saffiano Luxe Tote in cornflower, if I'm not wrong. The color, the bag comes with a strap. This is actually the BN2274 is the code. I usually will keep my card in here, authenticity card in here, which I can't find at the moment. But basically it comes with a strap. And what I like about this bag is I can put a lot of things, and there's this open dip hole that can put a lot of the valuable stuff that I can have easy access in and out of the bag. And it also comes with this two zipper compartment that I can actually keep my wallet, things that I definitely do not want to have anyone stolen from me. I like this bag so much that I got another one in cameo. I love this color, but if you and this is also BN2274, it comes with a strap. But the issue with this bag is that, you see, the side of it, it tends to crack. This is a newer bag compared to the one in cameo color, because I got the cameo pre-love. You can see from here that it is already starting to crack. In fact, recently when I wanted to actually bring this bag out to use, I realized that there was a crack on my strap, but fortunately I managed to get it fixed, and I couldn't even see where the broken line was. So if you have a problem with your Prada, just bring it to your usual bag repair person or shop, and I think they can do something about it. Yeah, so I really like the design. This cameo one actually has a shorter strap for some reason, which I like, I prefer. And the blue one comes with a longer strap, which I am going to send to the shop and have them punch more holes so that it doesn't look too long on me. I am 1.7 meter or 5'7" if I'm not wrong, but I still find the bag or the strap a little too long for me. The next bag that I have here is this pre-love speedy.bandouliere in size 30. So I got this pre-love from a online platform in Singapore, and I actually decorated it with this pom-pom that I really love very much. Whenever I use this bag and whenever I'm using this ball, I just like to, just cuddle it, or just brush my hand over it, because it is so soft. It is not made of real fur, so no worries on there. So this is the typical bandouliere. I'm sure every one of you would know what a speedy is, so I'm not going to get into it. The other bag that I have here is this Chanel GST. This is also a popular bag that most YouTubers who likes to collect bags would definitely have in their collection. Mine is in the gold hardware, and if you can see, I usually have my bags stuffed with the paper so that they retain their shape, and I put them in a dust bag when I leave it in the cupboard. So I got this pre-love as well, and I like it very much. Unfortunately, I'm not using that often, not using it that often, because I have too many bags anyway. So I usually will switch out my bags from one to the other, and sometimes I just wear one on one day and I change it to another one on the other. This is supposedly my very first Louis Vuitton that I got from the boutique in Paris. It's the traditional Louis Vuitton Speedy 30 in Damier Ebene. I love this so much. The only thing about it is I
it doesn't have a bandolier. So I had to actually find a matching strap, which I'm not going to pay a few hundred to Louis Vuitton for the authentic one. I got this from my Coach, one of my Coach bags, and I've been using it, like this since. And I think it's working fine. In fact, now that I just bought this pre-loved bandolier Speedy 30, I find that this bag is a little bit too heavy for me. And then what I don't like about this bag is that it tends to, cave in when I'm actually using it, because you actually will, because of the weight of the bag, it basically is, I guess it's just the aerodynamics of the bag that it makes it cave in. Whereas when I'm using this, it is, rather structured, and I prefer it very much. But of course, I've actually heard some YouTubers saying that we have to be careful when actually using the bag like that, because we can probably tear the canvas off. But so far, I have no issue, and I have been wearing this Speedy like this for the longest time. And I got this bag since 2010, if I'm not wrong, and it's still looking really good. So if you are actually thinking of investing in your very first Louis Vuitton, I highly recommend any design in Damier Ebene, because it really can last very long. And unlike the Speedy, with the monogram with the Vacata ladder, you can see that you can actually, eyeball the wear on the bag. When I first bought the bag, it was really worn. The handles were really dark, and I was worried that I couldn't get the darkness off. Fortunately, I actually bought the melanin sponge from Daiso, and I just used it to rub it on the Vacata ladder and to remove all the stains. And thereafter, I use a normal leather cream to moisturize the leather, so it looks pretty good to me. I think I did a pretty good job. Or thank you, YouTube, for giving me the tip. Yeah. The next bag, the last bag that I have in this video is this Louis Vuitton Bria in the size MM. I like this bag. It's in epi leather. I appreciate, and I was, before I actually got this bag in epi leather, I was actually lasting for the Bria in GM, but with vernis leather. But after researching a lot on the bag, I decided that actually GM is going to be too big for me. And even though I'm actually pretty, big bone in size, but GM is going to be too big for to be used regularly. And also vernis leather together with the Vacata leather, it is just going to look old after a while, because the Vacata will actually patina, or I will have stains on the Vacata leather. So I decided that I'm just not going to get the vernis leather, but I'm going to get the design, the Bria design in the epi leather, so that it lasts a lot longer. So this design, this model comes with a strap. What the difference between the Bria and the Prada Saffiano Luxe tote is they actually are pretty similar in the design. It is basically a top handle bag with a strap, but the strap of the Bria is actually shorter if you compare it with that of the Prada. And the main difference between the two bags is actually how the handles are structured. If you can see here, Prada has rounded handles, whereas Bria has flat handles. So when you carry it, when you slip it onto your arm, it might be a little uncomfortable compared to when you slip the one with the rounded handle over your arm. So I'm okay with it. It doesn't bother me that much, but just thought that you should know if you're actually deciding whether you're going to get the Prada or you're gonna get the Louis Vuitton Bria. So that's it for this video. Thank you for coming. I hope you'll come back to see my part 2 of of my collection. It took me a long time to decide whether I should do this video because I have absolutely no idea what I'm going to talk about. So I hope you like this. You like my channel, and if you like it, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.